What's up there, YouTube? How you doing? Pissed off right now a little bit. I don't know what the fuck is up with YouTube, but my other channel is in lockdown right now until I make up my mind whether I'm gonna verify who I am. I've been on there for fucking a year and a half, and they're not sure about what was that? Wait a minute. Hang on 1 minute. Yeah, they want me to verify that I'm an adult and everything. Here's the deal. The reason why they're saying it now, first off, is just a week ago, I said so. Maybe not even a week ago, but I put it back up today, not realizing. I went back in and looked at it, and it said it was a short, and it said about. I said, "Yo, what's up with this, YouTube?" They had somebody on there that was underage and said, they're this many years old, whatever the fuck they said. And I said, how did YouTube allow that? So now I guess because I exposed them, it's in one of my videos. You can go check it out. It actually might not be able to because I can't get in to my channel right now. It's just, let me show you. It's crazy. And they want, like, I guess happened to Tammy, and somebody else was telling me this a while ago about verification. Now they want you to hold up your license and all this other bullshit. What the fuck are they, and give them other information, and sounds like a scam to me, you know. I forget what else Tammy was telling me about this, and I didn't know about what she was. There you go. How you doing, Tammy? I was just telling them about this shit. It's got me kind of ticked off because I was going to go in and had another video I was going to put up, and it's frozen until I allow them to, you know, take my information and run with it. I'm like, what the fuck? You already know who I am. You know, what's that say? You made coffee. There you go. Because you're going to need it. I'm going to be on a tear right here. Might be on here for a while. And they probably won't send out any, they won't send out any notifications. Here's the deal. I can't even watch what happens when I go in to my channel there. I can get into the channel. I just can't do anything. It's got a choice to watch. Let me read it to you and show you. I don't know what the fuck the deal is. It's retarded. First off, here you go. Look, we've changed some of your settings. We couldn't verify that you're an adult. Do I look like a fucking kid? Do I look like a kid? I'm 61, for God's sakes. Gray in my beard. What the fuck? It's not letting me do it. Here you go. It says got it, and then it says verify age. Now, I don't know if I got to go and do what they told. I think Tammy went through this too. I mean, this is fucking nuts. They're taking your freedom of speech away until you are willing to just, every time someone says papers, please, like Nazi Germany, you got to flash them that, because they've already asked Tammy a little while ago, said like a shit ton of times to re-verify, and it's getting to be ridiculous. What's it say? AI is retarded. Exactly. No common sense. Exactly. Fucking old man. Look at me. You know, it's retarded. It's retarded. But it's more than that. It's more than, hang on. It's getting warm in here. It's more than that shit. It's like AI in general, not just YouTube. Like the fucking AI on our DoorDash that I do. That was doing all kind of fucking retarded, stupid stuff too. So I have no love for AI. I think it's bullshit. And yet I am using AI in my videos. If you look, what's that? I do not consent. Exactly. So why did Tammy, I never went any further to check out what happens if I agree to go verify, but what you told me sound like bullshit. I don't get it. I don't get it. and there evidently someone else said something about it. And this is kind of weird because as I was coming on the channel right now, Richie from Boston had just put up a video about this subject. I think it talks about digital ID and all this. And they're showing like scanning the eyeball and all this bullshit on his, what do you call that, thumbnail. I'm telling you, we're in some trouble here because it's going to get fucked up real quick, in my opinion. What's that say? Google supposedly the best search engine, so Google me, Google. Exactly. But they told Tammy, if I'm not mistaken, is this true, Tammy, that they wanted you to a checking account or something else? Remember what you're saying now? What fucking idiot would be giving out any kind of information like that? And what else did you rattled off a couple things? I ain't fucking the one you. What's that? Oh, I do not consent. Sorry, I was wondering what that said. Credit cards, yeah. Driver's license, yes, that's what you were saying. They want you to put up your driver's license and all this on there. Like that can't be stolen off the internet. Like picture, what do you call it? What, screenshot and then take your information. Someone could, you know what I mean? That's fucked up. Take a live picture of you. Why? Isn't this video live? I don't get it. I know there's AI and people can do deep fakes. I just think it's fucking retarded that some of the shit they're doing is insane. What's that say? Oh, you read that. Take a live pic of you. Well, they do that anyway, Tammy. I guarantee you, fucking AI's constantly spying on us, taking pictures. When you think your camera's off, that motherfucker's filming a whole film of you, you know? And what's it say? Oh, YouTube takes this pic. He's live. Yeah, exactly. Just be done with it. Here you go. Get a shot of me, YouTube. It's me. I swear to God, it's me. I'm not a child. I'm an old man. Yeah, fucking retarded. So anyway, like I said, I want to go when I'm done this video. I want to go check out what Richie from Boston says about this. And it's ironic because I came on here with a full head of steam about this, and I saw that. I said, anything I say, he's gonna make my video look like shit anyway, because he does super what do you call it? Super videos, we'll just say. I mean, he's way into that shit, and it's just ridiculous. I don't know. I'm about done with all the AI bullshit, you know? Like I said, at work, my fucking, what's it say? Tell the truth. What's that? You got a pigtail, 6 years old. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, you know? But I'm about sick of this because, like I said, at work, the AI is, what we call DoorDash, my other job, right? And I'm doing less and less of it because it's fucking retarded. I can't tell you how many times you had to verify on that. I've multiple times had to, the app goes down and bring it back up and you're having problems with it, and you got to go through the whole fucking process again. And it's a pain in the ass. Maybe that's supposed to be like that for security or whatever, but it's ridiculous as shit after a while. And I think they also want us to feel like we should be afraid of everything, you know, like basically they want to go one step better by telling you, oh, now we can put a chip in you and we know it's you automatically. Well, I'm not doing that neither. That fucking whole mark of the beast shit's coming down the road. What's that? Prove nothing to AI. I prove not. Yeah, exactly. You're sitting there arguing with a robot, you know, on the other end, fucking, you know, trying to tell you to prove who you are and shit. It's nuts. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm making a bigger deal out of this. Maybe if I just go back in there. I tried this already. I tried to go back in, go to my other channel in the same phone. It's in two different phones, right? I tried. Yo, what's up? How you doing, Doc? Glad you're here. So I went into right now to Revenge of Josey. Well, I tried to. I couldn't even get in there because it's connected to the other channel. And again, let me show you what happened here. It's just frozen. And yeah, I guess if I go and verify and give them credit card numbers and all this other bullshit, I can move on. That's what they were asking you, Tammy, before. Prove who you were and all this other horse shit. And what was the other stuff? Driver's license. Like you were saying the other day, someone could take screenshots of that shit. Wait a minute. Let me see something. So it's total bullshit. Let me see. All right. What the hell? Oh, use it. Yeah. This is what it says. I showed this already, but here you go. It says, wait a minute. I don't know if you can read that. We've changed some of your settings. We couldn't verify that you're an adult. Learn more, and it says in blue. Now I can hit that and I'll check that out, but then it says got it, and it says verify age. Like two choices you can, I don't know what that, okay, here it goes. Let's see what we got here. Understanding age estimation on YouTube. Note, YouTube age estimation is not used for accessing advanced features. Learn more about getting access to immediate and advanced features. We've committed to bringing the best, most age-appropriate experience and protection to users on YouTube. This starts with users telling us their age which is bullshit, you know what I mean? But let me go on. Hang on. To provide safer and higher quality experience for our teen users, why don't you just have a fucking teenage YouTube and adult YouTube? Because every time I fucking get on here, I set it up that way. You know, to have adults. It says when you're setting up a video, who's your audience? You know. And the other day, this is what triggered this with them, because I called out YouTube because I get sick of young kids being on there. It's like 12 o'clock at night. I'm doing a live stream and a kid shows up on there. It's like, that's on them. They fucking go, maybe that's how they got to find people. People are faking them out and saying they're this age and that. But I don't want to fucking deal with that. You know, that's horseshit. Wait a minute. What's this? 50 going on too. What else did you guys say? I missed it. I was talking here. Okay, Doc said, howdy, guys. Yes, I told them, eat me below. Yeah, it's ridiculous. You know, it's just, I don't know why, but it's ridiculous. I understand that they're trying to keep it safe and all this other shit. And then you turn around and you see some of the content anyway they've been letting out everywhere. It's like, who you kidding? They're the worst offenders of some of the shit by letting some of the bullshit get through. Wait a minute. I forgot where I left off here. Here you go. We also use an age estimation model to determine. I thought when you first signed up for YouTube, it asked you all your age and all this other shit, if I remember correctly. Yo, what's up, Eric? How you doing? You're up late. What else we got here? I demand to speak with a human or more emails. Exactly. They've got, what's that? Crime scene videos here on YouTube. They don't give a shit. Exactly. That's the thing that's nuts, dude. It makes no sense. At least make it make sense, you know? I think it's fucking retarded, and I think it's a hassle, and it makes me feel like, okay, okay. How about this? I'm this close to getting monetized. How about I just blow up my videos and everything, and you don't make any money off me, you know? So does that make any sense? They've been watching me for years here. What the fuck? It's retarded. Maybe I ought to just fucking do it, but then the other half saying no because they want like she's saying, a license picture of your license, and fuck that. Who else has seen it and can screenshot it and stalk you and get information or whatever? And same with the major credit card, or is that what you said there, Tammy, and some other shit? That seems crazy. Don't fall for it. I'm not going to do it. But it's all printed up here. Wait a minute. Let me go on. Wait a minute. Here you go. Eric, you might be able to vouch for some of this talking about Europe right now. Listen to this. Because we don't know exactly what laws are going on over. We hear about it, but let me see where it left off here. Automatically applied to YouTube experience women. More info below. The model is currently applied in several countries, including U.S., Switzerland, United Kingdom, the countries in the European Economic Area. We will continue expanding to more countries soon. What's that matter? We got something called a constitution, and they're trying to go around it constantly. And here, in a sense, they're taking your right to, I guess, privacy to one degree, but other rights. And I guess that's not guaranteed, but it just seems like bullshit to me when I'm looking at this. They're trying to get, wait a minute, here you go. Wait a minute. Learn more viewer protections. Learn about creator protections. Okay, let's go there first. If we determine a creator is under 18, I'm 17 and a half. It's a gray beard that gives me the fuck away, huh? Wait a minute. The following changes will be automatically applied to their account in addition to the settings above. Upload set to private. They've already done that to me. You know, my live streams, I can't tell you how many times people said they couldn't get on them because they were set on private. Like I have to go in after the live stream and put them on public a lot of times. You know, I mean, I get people on there somehow, but some people aren't getting the notifications or something. So maybe they're what's that say? Google is supposedly the great search engine. Yeah, Google me. Yeah, exactly. It happened to me. That's what I'm saying. They're basically, and look what they're doing over there to Red Dawn too. That's another fucking whole thing. It's ridiculous. Wait a minute. I don't know. I just think it's bullshit. Maybe it's got some good things to keep kids from getting on here. And you know that I can agree with, but it's what's that say? It happened to me. I've never had a problem getting in live. Exactly, you didn't, but Tammy did, and somebody else was telling me the same thing. So, and I know they're not lying to me. And when I went back and looked, they looked like they were on public a lot of times. I think once or twice I did see women. Robert Sterling, which we don't see too much of anymore. And Mixed Media had a problem with it too. Now, maybe YouTube thinks these people are underage, but it's getting fucking ridiculous, you know? I just don't get notifications. Yeah, but you know what, Doc? You show up pretty frequently. Maybe my stuff's getting out there a little bit. They did the same thing to, who was the other person? Who is that? O'Doyle. O'Doyle wasn't getting notifications for a little while, I think. Somebody else, too. I don't know. Am I making a big deal out of nothing? Or do you see my point that I don't really want to fucking... They're going to start scanning your eyeballs next and all this other retarded shit. Because they talk about biometrics later on in this thing. Like you can use that to get into your phone, which that's maybe not a big deal. But I think they're getting you used to it because you won't be able to walk down the street without someone checking your credentials. In my opinion, I think that's where we're heading. It's happening to all creators. Yeah. It's just fucked up. It's bullshit. They're changing what we've done for generation after generation overnight. I mean, we kind of knew this is coming, but it's going to get worse, and it's going to be soon. That other shit's going to, our rights, literally, your Fourth Amendment, the right to travel is going to be in danger of losing that, because you'll have to fucking, have the digital ID and all this bullshit. They're enslaving us. Same with the money. What's this? I saw from the, what's that, cornfield of Iowa guys late last night. Yeah, where'd you see him? Yeah, he's in here pretty often. What's that say? Bob, what's his name? And I think you're talking about, wait a minute. No digital ID for me. Fred, you're talking about Fred, right? Yeah, I don't want any digital ID either, Tammy. Yeah, I don't know. As I sit here, I don't know whether, am I blowing this up into something? It bothers the shit out of me. Is any guys even concerned about this kind of shit? Then maybe you're not a content creator, but it's just the right. What's that? Yes, Fred. Where did you see him on another live stream or something? He's on here right about now is when he shows up. About 20 minutes in. A lot of times he comes rolling through. I don't know. Just think it's fucked up. Like I said, check out Richie from Boston. He just put out a video. I thought it was ironic, because that's more or less what I'm talking about. This whole ID, digital, what's that say? Yeah, it was Asian fast food live. Okay. Yep. What, Asian fast food live. Well, like, dog burgers and shit. Dog's a treat over there. And, is it Vietnam, McDonald's or something? Now I'm probably going to get fucking, a strike for that. Fried rice noodles. Yeah, fried rice noodles. What was I going to say? I don't know. It just pisses me off. Eric, you still on the live stream? Maybe I singled him out for a minute and asked him if Europe's getting fucked up like that. I think it pretty much is. That's where all this shit started. What's it say? Retrievers with fried. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Poodles and noodles. Eric was here for a minute. I guess I freaked him out. I just wanted to ask him, what's it like over there with the shit that I'm talking about now? They're already into this shit. You get arrested now over there in England if you're praying in public, evidently. And there's all kinds of other crazy shit happening. What in the fuck? What was the other thing they were doing over there? Something, I don't know. The shit just pisses me off. Wait a minute. You're casting a tall shadow. What, tonight? It's my hair. Is that what you're talking about, Doc? And I'll tell you what, I put my hat on. If I can find the fucking thing. This is my new Blue Rocks hat, one I just got. It's bought it at what do you call that? Shit. I can't think of the name of the antique store. You wouldn't know it anyway. I don't know why I'm talking about. What's this? You're a burr under your YouTube saddle. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm just fed up with all the bullshit. Yeah. And I called him out on that the other day because it pissed me off. It tells you when you're setting up a live stream, yeah, you got different things you got to put in there, like who do you want to see this? What genre is it? Comedy? Is it what? So you're filling all that out, and then they turn around and kids are on your live stream. Yeah, and it's like, what the fuck? That's on YouTube. You fish them ones out of the crowd. I'm not a kid. I'm a fucking old gray-haired man with wrinkles in the whole 9 yards. The Clint Eastwood squint, fat stomach, the whole 9 yards. How are you gonna think I'm not of age? What's it say? My neighbor caught, what's that? Drones. Oh yeah, you were saying that. Yeah. Cornfields last week. Yep. They're spraying the cornfields, right? And no one will do anything about it. He got a picture of it. Is that what you were telling me? Don't believe him. He's 6 years old. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yep. What's this? Have you seen the video of the guy shining the laser? What's that on the UFO and doesn't show up? No, I didn't. Yeah, it's because it's Operation Blue Beam happening. It's all fucking holographs and horse shit. They're faking us out. The Great Delusion. I think it's in the Bible. And a great falling away. People are going to start following aliens instead of angels and God. And, they're going to be looking at fallen angels and fallen angel technology. It's crazy. Yeah, I guess they probably, I wonder if Eric got knocked off the live stream. They didn't want us Americans corrupting that European dude over there, because they're throwing people off my live stream too. That's another thing that bothers me. How many of you guys getting kicked off the fucking live stream just out of the blue? I know it happened to Tammy. I know it happened to Amir a couple times at one day. It happens all the time to Mark. The fuck's all that about? Doesn't make any sense. Who else? A whole bunch of people have told me that all of a sudden, boom, they're off the thing and they got to get back in. I've had that happen to me over at Monograph's channel a couple times and somebody else's channel. And I think it's bullshit. What's that? That would make, what's that? That would make sense. It said in the video, it wouldn't recommend doing that. You shine later at things on the air. I'm having trouble reading that. It's not working right. Yeah, but it's fucking AI fucking up, or what's it say? Spell check. Yeah. AI fucking up again. They can't even spell words. There's a fucking computer, and they're using AI to determine its age estimation. The fuck? I gave you that information back when I started my YouTube channel. I was sure they wanted all that, and that's 3 years ago, 4 years ago, whatever it was. Maybe even further, but that's when I did my content first. But it just doesn't make any sense, huh? There goes the cops. The cops are coming in. They're gone. Got YouTube sending the. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's gone. Fuck them. Yeah, spell check's fucked up. Wait a minute. Can you guys hear me, by the way? Because I think I just hit the button that's for mute. No, maybe not. Tammy, give me a 5x5 if you can hear me. Shit. Can you guys hear me? I accidentally thought I hit the mute button on this. That's another thing while we're at it. Why in the fuck is all the buttons so close? That's fucked up more videos that way. What? I was reading that they say Zuckerberg. Wait a minute. Now it's all of a sudden moving real fast. What's that? Building a apocalypse shelter. Yeah, I heard that. I don't use spell check, but it still changes my words. Yep. In Hawaii. Okay. But you know what, though? I think it's delayed because I asked for that 5x5 and it was like a couple minutes before you responded. Maybe not. Maybe a minute or so. There's probably a delay on mine. I don't know. That's the next thing. Why is it not? It's supposed to be live. It's not really live then. What the hell did that say? Hang on. Pakistan just invaded Afghanistan. Russia just going into Estonia. World's going up in smoke. Yeah. They should be worried about AI. It's fucked up. It's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. You know? In fact, it might not get better. It might get so bad it's game time. You know? That's all, folks. Looney Tunes blowing up the planet. Who knows? What do you guys see up top on your thing? I got 3 people in there. 2 thumbs up. Oh, yeah, and I can't even bring up the other. I forgot that. This thing's locked down, so I can't get any of my other channels off of this phone up there to do a double live. What's this? In my opinion, AI already runs the show. I think you're right, Tammy. And they're fucking running a 3-ring circus with nothing but clowns, man, running it. It's bullshit what's going on. Like YouTube, it seems like there's not even any human beings involved in it anymore. Like, what the fuck, AI doing everything over there now? I'm just rocking out with my, what's it say? Okay. Hang on. Wait a minute. There you go. What you listening to? Did you guys hear that? They got like assholes riding by like 60 miles an hour in a 20-mile-an-hour zone here, or 20 miles. And there's just a cop car ran through here. Cops won't stop any of these assholes. They're always chasing somebody in a poor neighborhood, you know, hassling somebody in a different neighborhood. Yeah, it was good. Can you hear that? I don't know if you guys can hear that. All night long, backfiring on cars. And hear it? Sounds like gunfire, constant. Now, it's either contaminated gas in the area, because I'm not talking about it's happening like every 5 minutes. Cars rolling by, backfiring. I never heard as many backfires as I am now. Probably watering down the gas or something, stretching it. Who knows? I said something to Tammy about that the other day. I'm telling you, it's ridiculous. And I don't know if you could hear that. It was like a shit ton of backfire. It literally, one point, sounded like machine gun fire. Here, wait a minute. Let me see something. See how fast this guy goes through here. See how he's going? Now watch this other ass. Oh, shit. I should have changed it. Yeah, some people roll through there at about 50 or 60 miles an hour. Other guys are doing about 20, which is the speed limit. What's this? Car repair or eat this weekend. Yeah. Yeah, I've never seen so many all at once. I'm thinking, mate, is it bad gas because of all the fucking shortages and shit? Yo, what's up? How you doing, Army Giraffe? How you been, dude? Hit me with a thumbs up, brother. I'm trying to get at least 3 up there. Again, I'm wondering, did Eric leave voluntarily or did YouTube throw him off? I saw him on a live stream about a week or 2 ago. I was walking around up in near Greenville. There's a park on there. I was wandering through the woods and shit, and he popped up on that. What's that? It's lagging a bit. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So, like, I say something, and you hear it about 5 seconds later. Again, they're always fucking with my channel. I don't know. What's that? My issue is what? Talk. Won't let you talk and chat. Yeah. Why is it doing that? See what I'm saying? Same thing. When I've been on, actually, I can't even go into my channel from my other channel. I don't think. Well, now I can't for right now, and talk. You know, it's left me fucking locked out. And I think that happened to Monograph. Took him 5 years. He wasn't allowed to go in and talk in that. Who's giving me all that stuff on the side? That is money in the house. Or is that Eric or somebody throwing all that up there? What's that say? Wait a minute. John Bolton is going to prison, too. I'll believe it when I see it. I just saw a thing going across. They're saying John Bolton's going to jail. And that's, yeah. Yeah, sometimes a little bit of trolling's fun. You know, I do it to Red Dawn, but I think she knows I'm joking. And there's usually nobody else on there. It's like a time when there's no one on there. I'll say shit, comments, but that are trying to be funny, but not like hurtful to anybody. Did you ever see these assholes get on a channel and literally destroy somebody for no apparent reason other than they're a miserable jerk off to do something like that? Well, here's the deal. There's a girl, Micaiah, I think her name was, I might be pronouncing it wrong. She had the Save a Fox channel. She had autism or something. Really beautiful looking young lady. And they were leaving comments, tore her new asshole, man. It just ripped her apart. And she ended up fucking killing herself. It was about a few months back, right? It's bullshit. Now they're doing it to another YouTuber that has another, like, save an animal type thing. Some sick asshole. Yeah. It's fucked up. What's that? Yeah. To let you on comments on short, make comments on shorts. Yeah, but that's horrible. There's no need for that. You know what the hell? Okay, you get pissed at somebody, say something, but to totally destroy someone, that should be that. YouTube ought to go after assholes like that because that girl killed herself. It was fucking horrible. Wait a minute. Your intelligence say you get bored. Yeah. Easy fix. Don't read comments. True. But first off, she had autism. So evidently she took it to heart a lot more. And she probably couldn't relate too well with human beings. That's why she related real well with animals. And she had a heart of gold, man. But yeah, it's true. But it doesn't give you a green light to smash people into the ground, in my opinion. I guess if you want to do that and be an asshole, go for it. But I think that's scummy motherfuckers, white trash pieces of shit. You know, do that kind of shit. You know, I'll tell you a channel that, well, I ain't going to say it. I ain't even going to go there. That sit there and trash people. It's fucking ignorant. There you go. What's that? Exactly, or you got to really know what you're going into when you get into social media. Right. But we all have the freedom of speech, and, you know, she's not allowed to put her thing out there without someone shitting all over it. I don't know. People are going to turn around and say, yeah, well, they have the right to speak too, even if they're being assholes. Maybe so, but I think people ought to fucking push back a little on that. I mean, wait a minute. Well, wait a minute. I heard him block the haters. Yeah, well, this other girl now was on there and same fucking shit. What kind of jerk off? And it's probably the same group of haters. You know, leaving comments, same shit. And you know, that lady went and killed herself over that. And then now, you know, it's happened that some other lady said she's taking a break from YouTube. I wish I remembered the name of it. She also has like a rescue for animals. And somebody said you should die and all this other bullshit to her. That's fucking wrong, dude. Well, shit. Now you're making me feel guilty. Now, dude, I don't mean it like that. Trolling is one thing. If you're doing, I'm talking to people that are going out of their way to make somebody feel like shit. That's unnecessary. You can still joke around. You can break somebody's balls a little bit, but to destroy someone, yeah, doesn't make sense. Maybe I'm getting old and soft or something, because I probably was pretty bad when I first got on here, and there's no probably about it. I've changed a lot. What's it say? If I had known, I would have sent her to Monty. Yeah. It's breaking vegan balls. Yeah. I don't know, dude. That's unnecessary. The lady went and killed herself. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. And they just destroyed her. From what I hear, what's this? I already read that. I don't know. Yeah, but you know what? Why isn't YouTube going after those motherfuckers? Why are they pissing a bitch about, oh, we got to verify your age and shit? What about the fucking scumbags are going out and hurting people? Literally. Did they track them motherfuckers down? What's it say? She died. You know? I'm just saying, they're picking and choosing their fights. They're going to come after someone with the channel. Maybe they didn't like their political leanings, so they'll shit on them. But here's somebody got picked on by some scumbag. I'm willing to bet that scumbag that did that to her was probably a fucking libtard. Willing to bet. Just a hunch. Because I've seen some really shitty. Look at the way they're acting now. By the way, the libtards. The libtards are turning on their own. They're eating their own. They went after Taylor Swift's Swifties or whatever you call them. They're turning on her because they're saying she's conservative and all this other shit now because she wants to get married, settle down or whatever, and wanted kids. And they're like shaming her and shitting on her now. There's something wrong with the left, big time. I went to boot camp to learn how to stop bullies. Is that why you went to boot camp? Well, negative feedback loops are ways YouTube makes them. Yeah, you're right. Makes their money that way. Yeah, I agree with that. Yep. I don't know. Maybe, like I said, back in the day, I was way harsher, and I used to fucking, get in these fucking battles with other trolls. And then I realized, you don't have to go for the death shot on this shit. You don't have to fucking tear someone a new ass, rip their fucking, head off with, what's this say? Yes, they teach psycho techniques too. I'm just saying, I don't feel that's necessary. You can be funny, you can even break their stones a little, but if you're purposely going back every fucking time they're on and you're harassing them, I got an issue with that. That's fucked up. That's when the community ought to stand up and say, nah, fuck that, and start turning on a troll that's doing it that much. If you're joking around, that's one thing. But if you're ripping someone to pieces daily, going back and doing it over, and that's what they were doing to the lady. And like I said, she had autism. She wasn't 100% there. Yeah, they should be blocked. YouTube should look into that and should have been like, hey, do you want us to block? And back in the day, I thought they did do that. Or they gave you the option. Exactly. This lady was very sensitive. And this other lady, same damn thing happening now. I can't remember the name of the channel. I felt bad. I'm like, holy shit. This sounds exactly like the same thing happened to the other girl. And I'm wondering if it's the same crew of assholes. Some sick satanic assholes trying to see how many people they can get to kill themselves. It's probably more of them out there doing it than we'll ever know. Who knows? So, wait a minute. What's it say? What's that IMK? I don't know what that means. Like, oh, all right. The channel will fix them. Oh. Something doesn't add up to the story, but it's a sad story. I don't know. Well, she's not on the channel anymore, but they still have the channel. They have her boyfriend. Well, you know what? That is kind of weird. I wonder if there is some other thing happening there too. Maybe the boyfriend was I'm not going to speculate, but I just heard that she got a bunch of bad comments over and over and over and telling her that, she's hurting the animals and all this other shit, and it freaked her out and she killed herself. That's what I heard. Okay. If I find that channel again, the second one, I saw it It was in my feed, and I looked at it. I think she had like baby otters or something, and somebody started trashing her, saying, and they're all like the vegan assholes, I guess, saying this shit. You know, I don't know if it's animal rights people or what. What's that group of people? PETA or any of them people, or if it's some scumbag just doing it on his own. It's kind of fucked up. Yeah, maybe. It's really fucked up. Yeah, never ceases to amaze me how these people, that belong to PETA and all these animal rights things. They don't give a shit if there's their neighbors starving to death in the streets. They don't give a shit. But worried about a dog, but you can't worry about any kind of human being. You ever cha-cha slide before? Cha-cha slide? No, what's that, Doc? What's that? Oh, look who's here. Let's see if I can bring us around here. Oh, wait a minute. OJ. Can you hear him? What's up, Oj? It's too dark in here. Let me see. Oj. Say hello. Not to me. He's looking for food, I think. What's it? You ever cha-cha slide before? No. I was asking you what that meant. What that... You know who I haven't seen for a long while now? Mixed Media. How long have I been on here? Almost an hour. I'm probably going to call quits. But anyway, I still got to figure out what I'm gonna do with my other channel now. It's just in limbo temporarily until I decide to give up that, my, what was it, driver's license, and what was the other shit? A major credit card, your credit card, and all this other shit. They want that information for what? That's how they verify you. Sounds like bullshit to me. What was the other thing, Tammy, that they were talking about? Is anybody still on the live? Just wait a minute. Maybe it froze. Can you guys hear me? Wait a minute. I missed all this. I was blocked out there for a minute. Holy shit. Let's see. It's a dance my daughter is trying to show me. LOL. Hi, OJ. Yeah. Meow. Yeah. I managed to pick up a custodian job at a local university. That's cool. Evermade Moki. My granddaughter wants to make it. Nah. Yeah, something's happened. Oh, I know what it is. There you go. Hey, there's Fred. How you doing, Fred? Yeah, something was wrong there. I wasn't. My shit froze up on my side. That's weird. Japanese ice cream. Huh. How you been, dude? Good seeing you. How's the corn doing out there, out in Indiana? I was just in here. I started off this live stream just talking about what's this say? I was just telling the folks I saw you last night on another live. It's still standing. The corn, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I started talking about shit. I'm almost running out. I got 10% on here. I was talking about now all of a sudden you got to verify. I'm a content creator. I guess if you're just a regular YouTuber hopping on here to look at videos, you probably still have to eventually going to have to prove your age. What the hell is this? Let me see something. Hang on. I just saw. Yeah. Now the cops are running through back there. Something going on back there. Yeah, they want me to verify, I guess, my identity or not my identity, my age or something. And they did the same thing to Tammy, and somebody else was telling me they want to. You can use facial recognition and what's the other thing you're saying? Biometrics to prove it's you on your YouTube channel, and that you're of age. Where they think I'm a kid, gray-haired, fat fucking dude like me, belly out here. Yeah, I'm a fucking old man, dude. I'm not. What's this? Wilmington? Yeah, no, actually, that would be a few miles that way. That's actually probably Newcastle County cops rolling around out there. What's that? They pulled the field in front, but not back field yet. Oh, the corn. Yeah, Wilmington police, they're too lazy to come out this way. Actually, that's probably about 6 miles that way into town. This isn't their turf, so they don't come out here very, very rarely. They only come out unless if they're called out for backup or something. There's something really horrible happened, I guess. I've got no commercials, so they've got my credit card. Yeah, it's just crazy. Yeah, they wanted your credit card and your license, and you're supposed to take a picture of it. She was saying, like, I don't want to do that. They scams. Someone could be working at YouTube actually it's all AI pretty much, but that seems kind of crazy to be putting your information over the internet like that. Listen, I've got to, I just read that. Never mind. I don't know. Just bullshit. All this digital ID is what they're trying to get us all used to. Like I was saying, Nazi Germany, walk down the street and they'd be asking you for your papers and shit. You couldn't go anywhere to prove who you were. They try to do this with the fucking COVID. They wanted passports, your fucking vaccine. Well, they're trying it from another angle with the digital ID. It's all interconnected. They want to take our freedom to move around, our Fourth Amendment rights and everything else, little by little. That's exactly what it sounds like. What I just say? Yeah. Going after the Fourth Amendment and all the other amendments, all the other, Second Amendment, Fourth Amendment, First Amendment, censoring the shit out of what you're saying. They're seeing what they can get away with. And eventually when they got us so we can't speak, we don't have any guns, they're coming in, they're going to take who they want and fucking slaughter us. And that'll be that. Nobody will be able to stop them. Hitler did it, Nobody learned from that one, so we got to learn it again. Go through the same fucking shit. And actually, long before Hitler, was many other dictators and assholes out there that, did the same fucking shit. Holocaust on different people. And here we're going to have to go through it again, evidently, because we still didn't learn the lesson. You don't let that shit rise out of, what's it say? Trump signed a law saying that the government cannot interfere with AI for the next 3 years. What in the fuck is that? What? That's nuts. Why is that? What if AI is going to cheat on the next election? If they can't interfere with that, that would fuck him up. That too. If they, or what? I don't understand that. Signed a law saying that the government cannot interfere with AI for the next 3 years. Why 3 years? Does it have anything to do with the elections that are coming in 3 years? Or we already killed off a year. Yep, full control. You're right. Oh yeah, Qatar Air Base. The building. What's that? Is that in Idaho? What? The hell are they putting it? Am I understanding that right? What's it say? Qatar Air Base. They're building that in Idaho. What the fuck is that? What, Qatar owns it? It doesn't make any sense. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, we're coming to the end, man. Didn't know that shit. That one slipped by me. No, I didn't miss that. Evidently, I was either at work or something. That makes no sense. They must have made some kind of deal with them and letting them come over here. By the way, there is a deal being made for a peace plan that they're pretty confident about, and that's biblical too. They'll say peace, and then sudden destruction is how it goes in the prophecy or the scripture. Something. What's that? Oh, they gave him the plane. Oh. Sorry. When you were saying the plane, I thought you were doing your Hervé Villachet Fantasy Island. The plane, boss. Remember that? That's what I was looking at like that. Do you remember that guy from Fantasy Island, the little fucking dude? He ended up killing himself. I think somebody was bullying him, cyber bullying him. Nah, he just got tired of being 2'0", I guess. Yeah, that's what I thought when you said the plane. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Who the hell? How will that help them? That's in the middle of Idaho. What in the fuck did he? Yeah. Exactly. Fucked up. Oh shit. I'm probably almost at it. Battery battery. Let me plug this in. I don't know if let me see something. Okay, it was down to almost nothing. I had 8% left. I think I'm going to call it a night. What's that? It's to train their pilots. Yeah. Why do we got to do that? Anyway, I think I'm going to call it quits tonight. I'm getting kind of tired. You guys have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. And I tell you to hit me with a thumbs up. I think you already did. See you guys. And maybe I'll do one tomorrow or something if I'm up to it during the day, or maybe at night. Talk to you then. Have a good one.